Oh my gosh. Caitlin's eating. I told her it was fine to eat, and then I just started the podcast.
You said take your time.
Because that's what good podcasting is. It's being in the moment, Kate.
You said take your time.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. We're just going to sit here. We're all going to sit, and you just have your food, and we'll just all listen.
Well, I feel self-conscious of my crunching.
No, don't worry about it. I got plenty to talk about. And by that, I mean I have nothing to talk about today. www.terribleperson.co. Go there, sign up for the premium podcast. Last week, our very special episode, Kate got fired, and we debriefed, discussed. Got a lot of new subscribers. Shout out. Thank you to everyone. It's like people come and they go.
Yeah, why do they leave us?
Well, I think it's people just kind of don't appreciate the quality content that we offer.
Well,
maybe
that's mean.
Maybe some of the opinions that we have now on the premium platform.
Hey, everyone has opinions.
Could you put more chips in your mouth when you say that?
That was the tiniest piece of Frito in the world.
Well, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm in the middle of a Hell Week where I'm writing a My Funeral Home Stories, which if you're hearing this on Friday, you can also go over to My Funeral Home Stories and listen to that. I took the week off at AI author because who gives a shit? Right, Kate?
Got better things to do.
Got much better things to do than play with a fucking computer. So we're going to start the episode, but seriously, go over to www.terribleperson.co. Sign up for the premiums. It's $2 a month. And there's a lot of episodes. I think there's like 60 now.
Of me and you?
Of me and you. No, just, yeah, we were the only people that have done the premium, just you and I.
Oh, yeah.
We've done like 200 episodes.
Duh.
We've got so many episodes, and they just keep getting better. Case in point, today, we're sitting on the couch again for the free episode. Got the
and
TV
I'm eating
on.
Fritos.
Yeah, I've got filler. I've got a book that I'm going to do some readings from, I think.
It's such a funny picture.
Just in case, yeah. Okay, so let's start the episode.
Caitlin. And grants are not medical or mental health professionals. How to become a terrible person is for entertainment purposes only. Standard data and message rates apply to messages. Damn it, have some common sense, people.
Kate's just over there fucking stuffing her face into the microphone.
Okay, I'm sorry. My nose is kind of stuffed up right now, so I can't really breathe out of it.
Yeah, Kate, so
I have to breathe in between bites.
So we, like I said, I'm in the middle of a Hell Week. Oh, here's the blanket cat coming out to say hello for the day.
The air quality has been very horrible.
Air quality's been
lately.
bad, and Kate can't breathe. And she told me today at noon, she was like, or maybe 2 o'clock, I got to get a massage. I'm going to get a massage at 5. And then proceeded, I was like, well, cool. I'll just kind of work around that. I won't go back. I'll spend some more time with you out here instead of going back since you're going to leave at 5, since I know I had, 90 minutes for the 90-minute massage. And then Kate, like an hour later, is like, turns out it's Thursday.
I lost track of my days of the week now that I have no job.
Yeah. What's that like? How are you enjoying it?
I mean, I'm stressed.
Why are you stressed out?
I mean, I have another job.
Right.
But I still have, 5 weeks until I start that. So I have 5 weeks that I have
of what?
No income.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you stressed about?
5 weeks with no income.
Right. I get that.
And I'm going on a international vacation.
In 5 weeks?
In 3 weeks.
3 weeks? But you did file, you filed for unemployment.
Yeah, but I don't know how long it's going to take to actually get it.
I would think it would start pretty quick.
Well, I don't know. I sent in that paperwork on yesterday, but it was a national holiday.
And you didn't hear anything back yet?
No.
Wow.
The new holiday.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
What do we do on Juneteenth? What do we do?
White people?
No, I mean, sure. Yeah, us two white people. I meant, what did we do yesterday?
Oh, I went to the zoo.
Oh, yeah, you went to the zoo. You saw some animals. That's cool. I fucking worked all day.
I have some news.
Yeah, what's your news?
Well, I mean...
As she loads up a fucking Frito with bean dip and cheese. What's your news?
Well, I mean, I told you I'm obsessed with the Titanic, so...
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about the billionaire who died?
Is he confirmed dead?
Yeah.
Really? So they found
one of the
it.
passengers is he's like a British billionaire.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, confirmed.
Confirmed. But they're dead. They
Yes.
didn't find the vessel. Or they did find the vessel.
I think they did find it.
I think that was... Here's what I think, Kate. You know how my mind works. If you don't know, so there was an expedition that it's like an 8-seat submarine, basically, that a tour group will take you down to go see the wreckage of the Titanic. And it's $250,000 a ticket, I want to say.
Crazy, but that'd be so awesome.
Yeah, it'd be sick. But here's the thing about the trip, is apparently during the trip, because it's so deep, they lose GPS, they lose all communication with the ground, and they're just kind of, they literally just go off the radar for hours.
Because isn't the Titanic like in a trench?
I don't know, is it?
I thought it was.
You're the one that's obsessed with the Titanic. So
shut the fuck up.
Where is the trench? Well, I mean,
in the Atlantic Ocean.
So where is the Titanic? Exactly where is the Titanic? If you had to pinpoint it, because we've established this before, I'm bad at geography, and I've always known it was cold. So is it up? Where is it? Where it was coming from? England?
England, and it was going to New York.
And was it just the time of year it was cold, or is it always cold up?
Well, the Atlantic Ocean is cold, and they were in the middle of the ocean, so... And I think, with how high north they were.
Why did they go so far north? Is it just because of the curvature of the Earth? Is that why you have to go that far north?
Well...
I don't really understand the path. Why wouldn't you just go straight across?
I mean, England's up above. I think if you look at a map, I think technically England is higher up
Oh, so you have to, go down.
Than New York is, so it's not like a straight across. It's kind of more like you have to go down a bit.
Oh, I see. Okay, so they sunk in the middle of it. They hit an iceberg down in a trench, I guess. But I guess, okay, so it's far enough down.
The trench part is, I don't know.
It's far enough down that they lose track of what's going on in the outside world. There's no communication. It's scary. I would think that would be a scary thing. That would be just as scary as space.
It's probably so dark.
100%.
Like, that would be the creepiest thing, I think.
And imagine you get deeper, you probably would feel the pressure, kind of like when you're going up to the mountains.
You're on an airplane.
Yeah, you feel the air pop in your ears and all that shit. So they go down, and it's $250,000 a ticket. There's 6 people on board, 7 people on board, something like that. Okay, 6. And what do you know?
I just know that the billionaire is dead. A billionaire is dead.
Wouldn't that imply that the 5 other people on board would be dead too?
Yeah. But one of them, it was confirmed the billionaire dude.
Do you think it imploded from pressure? Is that what that's probably what happened.
Probably like a crack or something. Like there was like a...
I just wonder, Kate, you know how I think about stuff. I wonder what else is going on in the world that this news story took the news cycle for 24 hours. Right?
Yeah.
Because this wasn't just a Arizona-specific story. This was a worldwide story. What happened?
Yeah, what are they covering?
What is actually going on right now? Because why should the world stop? I mean, this is callous. But why should the world stop for 6 people who can pay $250,000 for a ticket to go see a fucking shipwreck?
I don't know, but it kind of makes you think that maybe the Titanic is cursed.
Some people have said that the Titanic didn't happen.
Well, then why would there be a ship that people can go and spend $250,000?
I mean, have you seen it?
Go look at.
Have you seen the Titanic wreckage?
No, but apparently other people have because they're rich enough to do so.
Other people have been to the moon too, and that's definitely real. Right, Kate?
I think that,
You think the Titanic's real?
Yeah.
I'm just gaslighting you. I think it's real too. I think it's a real shipwreck. I think it was sunk for insurance money.
I think it's cursed.
So what? Who cursed the Titanic?
I don't know.
Well, how do you know? Why would it be cursed then?
I don't think you have to necessarily put a curse on something for it to be considered cursed.
So what happened other than it sinking was its curse?
The billionaire trying to go look at it, have a little peep-see.
I'm sure they're not the only people who have died trying to get to the Titanic either.
Well, then why wouldn't we have heard about it if they took over the news for 24 hours?
Well, no, I'm saying like in previous, I'm sure there's been expeditions where somebody's gotten the bends and then fucking died of some weird shit. I'm sure like it's happened.
Like they went and looked at the Titanic and then got on a plane the next day and then they just died.
They exploded. The Curse of the Titanic. John F. Kennedy Jr. saw the Titanic and then his plane crashed with his family in it.
Wasn't that an SVU episode?
John F. Kennedy Jr.?
No, somebody they like died on an airplane.
He was the president's son. He's the one who did the salute after his father was executed by the CIA. Oh, hot cast. Look it up, guys. What? There was an SVU about the Titanic?
No, there was an SVU about this guy who was like on an airplane and he like starts like freaking out and then he ends up like dying and they couldn't like figure out what it was and then it turns out he had like the bends or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know that. Kate's having another chip. How is that?
I thought you said you were going to talk while I was chewing.
Well, then every time you take a bite, I'm going to read from my little book here, the 9/11 Commission. I'm just going to open up a page. Let's see. Chapter 5. Al-Qaeda aims at the American homeland. Just let me know when you're done with your chips, Kate. 5.1. Terrorist entrepreneurs. By early 1999, Al-Qaeda was already a potent adversary.
You need to read more.
Of the United States. Bin Laden and his chief of operations, Abu Hafs al-Mar. We'll call him Abu for short. That's his first name.
Like the monkey from Aladdin?
Sure. Also known as Muhammad Atif. Okay. Occupied undisputed leadership positions atop Al-Qaeda's organizational structure. Within this structure, Al-Qaeda... Are you done with your chips?
Sure am.
Okay. There's only 900 more pages to go, Kate.
Grant's been reading that book for the past 2 years now.
It's a cool reference. I like to just open it up and find out some new piece of
He's
propaganda.
about maybe not even 1/8 of the way through.
No. It's a tough read. But see, I get all my information from the internet. Also, people wanted a shout out to all the people who listened who wanted the 9/11 conspiracies. I will at some point we'll do a premium episode where I'll break them all down for Kate. Or I'll break down as many as I can. Again, I don't believe them. I just find things on the internet that are interesting, and Kate gets mad at me for finding them. Right, Kate?
Yeah, I'm not on board with the 9/11 conspiracies. I've already told you that.
What aren't you on board with? What if I told you it did happen and all those people died? But there's a conspiracy other than that. I'm not denying it happened.
Well, yeah, obviously the people died, but you're saying that it's based on
like an insurance thing. Larry Silverstein, babe.
The money going missing?
Whoa, thank you, Kate.
I thought that's what it was.
No, that's a big part of it. That was a big distraction for the Pentagon, at least.
What about the insurance money?
Larry Silverstein, the owner of World Trade Center 1, 2, and Tower 7. He had
But not the other ones?
I don't know. He just picked up his lease, I guess. Like he just like either re-leased the buildings or just picked them up, but he had breakfast there every morning. Except September 11th. And then also there's like an interesting clip of him talking about Tower 7 where he says, he's like, so we just decided to pull it.
And this was just because the buildings needed so much repair.
Basically, yeah. When he
repairs?
took over the lease, the building was like Tower 7, I guess, was almost condemnable. And then I guess there was so much, there would have been like over $1 billion worth of repair work needed in Tower 1 and 2 to keep them. This is why we got to do this on the premium, babe. I'm not going to do this on the free one.
Okay.
But do you see where this could get interesting, Kate?
So did that guy go to jail?
No, babe. Well, also too, this is the official story of this book I'm holding. This is it.
Well, you should probably finish it then.
Well, I already know the official story. Like I said, this is just a reference. So back to the submarine. That definitely went missing. Did you see the billionaire's son went to a Blink-182 concert?
When? Like after his dad was missing?
Yeah. He was like, my dad knew I fucking loved Blink-182 and I bought these tickets, so music
$800 on them.
Music will help relieve the pressure and stress in my brain. I mean, I get that. You bought the ticket. What is he going to do? He's a college kid. Or he's, 20-something-year-old kid. Is he going to get a boat? Dad? In the middle of the ocean. With all the elite king crab fishermen. Dad? Dad? Damn, I wish I would have gone to see Blink-182.
He's in like a little dinghy.
Yeah, speaking of, just not to get too conspiratorial early on, but I read this really interesting thing this week about NASA and all of the space program. What are you looking at?
Your feet.
Why?
What are you doing with them?
I'm talking to you. I'm wiggling them around.
It's distracting me.
Well, focus on the podcast, babe.
I can't.
Why not?
Because all I see is your feet moving.
You got a little rat jumping around over there with his little spring. You're staring at my feet, and then we got the news on again. Apparently there's some riots happening right now. Well, anyway. So the thing I was reading about was that all the NASA program, all the pictures, everything you see is actually underwater. And the entire space program, NASA, isn't going to space. They're just working underwater in the vastness of the underwater. Like, very few people have been to space, which is why people like Elon Musk and Richard Branson are like, we're going.
And how do they get the photos?
What do you mean?
Like, the photos that they put out. Like, the official NASA photos of, like, a fucking new planet that they discovered, or, like, a constellation, or a satellite. Like, how do they get those photos then? Just Photoshop?
Photos of what? Like, what photos? Of, like, Jupiter?
Yeah, and, like, the planet. Like, okay, think about the puzzle that we did.
Yeah.
With, like, all the different, like, whatever the fuck's on it.
They got enough money to go to the underwater to, like, get shit done, so they could probably make some shit up. Also, how do they know when they're like, Pluto is 8 quadrillion miles away? How do they know that?
By using math.
What? How is that? How do you use math to figure out how far that planet is away?
Like the distance.
Like the distance?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
No.
Math.
No.
Maths.
They can't compute that high.
How would they
They
not be
can't
able
compute
to?
that high, but they don't know all the variables. There's so much shit. Like, they don't even know if Pluto is like a real thing.
But it's in our solar system.
How do they see all that?
I don't know. It's not like it's not in our solar system, though. And they're just like...
But, I mean, how do they... So...
being like, oh, this planet that you've never, ever heard of is whatever crazy amount of number miles away.
I don't know. That's not really a compelling argument. Kate?
I'm assuming it's probably like the position it is in the sky.
Compared to everything else that's made up in the sky?
Yeah. And then they use some sort of like mathematical formula to like calculate it.
Copernicus? Aristotle? How did those guys figure it out back then? Like, you just put the smartest guy outside and say, figure it out. And he's like, I've got these numbers.
I mean, I don't really know how they figured out that the world was round.
Like, who was the guy that figured out the apple? Like, the apple hit him on the head, and he was like, "Oh, I got it." Was that Einstein? E equals MC squared.
Maybe.
I think he was the EMC. He was that guy.
Yeah.
Kate, is this boring to you?
I mean, I'm just trying to think. I don't know.
Wasn't there a guy that hit his head, or that apple fell on his head, and he was like, "I figured out gravity."
Newton?
Yeah, there it is. I read on Reddit that he lied. He made up all his math. He flubbed it.
So he lied. Ben Franklin's like a serial killer.
We made up math.
The owner of the World Trade Center
Larry
set it up for fucking insurance purposes.
You want to hear something?
Like, what other
you want to hear
crazy fucking shit do you
want
have?
to hear some wild shit that I read that is, I'm fairly certain is verifiable, and you can Google this at home to fact check me. But Jerry Seinfeld, when he was 38 years old, do you know how old his girlfriend was?
I'm going to say 15.
17. He was dating a 17-year-old girl when he was 38 years old. And he was on like season 5 and 6 of Seinfeld. He was dating a 17-year-old.
How old are you?
37.
So that would basically be like you dating my cousin, Maya.
Exactly.
She just graduated from high school.
Right. Could you imagine me and your...
That's so
Could you imagine...
gross.
Like, I'm not saying anything gross. I'm just saying, imagine me and your cousin having a conversation for more than like, hey, how are you?
No, like, even I, like, sometimes the shit you say, I'm like, oh, you're such an old person.
Yeah. But Jerry Seinfeld, in the peak of Seinfeld...
So he was, like... already, like...
He was famous.
Well into his career at that point.
He was famous.
Well known.
Jerry Seinfeld, famous, dating a 17-year-old girl.
So why couldn't he date somebody who was his own age?
That's what I'm saying. Or why couldn't he?
And where did he meet this girl?
Here's the
Like,
thing,
was she
Kate.
famous actress too?
Here's the thing, Kate.
Or was she literally just like some little like girl who was going to fucking high school?
I think she was like a... I don't know. I think she was like of...
Like she was in the industry somehow?
Or in like a family that was rich or something like that.
Could you imagine being the dad or whatever?
And you'd be like, I love your TV show. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up here. Let me just Google here. Let's just... Jerry Seinfeld's 17-year-old girlfriend. Her name is Shoshana Lonstein. She was born and raised in Manhattan, New York, to a Jewish family. She attended Nightingale Bamford School for Girls in New York City's Upper East Side, graduating in 1993. While still a 17-year-old high school student, she met then 38-year-old Jerry Seinfeld in a public park.
Gross. I mean, at least she like doesn't really look like she's 17.
Yeah, she looks like a 17-year-old in the 90s, which means she looks like she's 40.
Yeah, she looks like she's 35.
Yeah, but still, how did that go? How did like all these things happen with Me Too and all this shit? But somehow, did he get like a permission slip signed, a parent permission slip? Is that how that works? Are the consent laws different in New York State? You think?
Maybe that's what it is.
It's like a loophole. Imagine that, having to double check like a loophole, a legal loophole before you start dating your girlfriend.
I think that's probably what it is because she's 17. It's not like isn't that what it is? Like once you're 17, even though you're technically a minor, like you still have the right to consent. So like you couldn't like say her parents couldn't like report Jerry for statutory rape or whatever because she's 17 and she's...
But why then that's just a sliding weird curve, isn't it? Because then you could just say, oh, well, she's 17.
I know, but those laws are fucking weird.
Oh, wait, there's a state where it's 14 or 16. Did you know that?
I'm sure there's states where it's 14.
Ugh.
Let's look up the state with the lowest.
Yeah, do that.
consent.
Do that on your phone, Kate, please. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that this week, and I'm not a Jerry Seinfeld fan anyway. I think he's kind of a dick.
It's like everything you have to look in. It's like so much scrolling.
Andrew Tate indicted
Oh,
on
here we go.
rape trafficking charges in Romania. Oof. Okay, what do we got?
So 18 in most states.
Right.
I don't see anywhere on here that it says 14.
Oh, well.
But yeah, most is 18 states. Sorry. 11 states the age is 18 and then the rest of them are 16.
Ugh. Even that, man.
The lowest age of consent in the world. Guess which country?
I want to say it's like India, Greece. It's got to be like in Eastern, because aren't
Yeah, where did I already say the age it was?
No, what age? 13? What?
11.
Ugh, where?
Nigeria. And then it's 12 in the Philippines and Angola.
Gross.
And
dude.
13 in Niger.
Yeah.
And Japan. Japan. And Burkina. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Weird.
Or where that is.
That's creepy. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know.
And then it says in several Middle Eastern and African countries, there's no legal age of consent. And that's where you see like 9 or 10-year-olds getting married.
Ugh. I just watched a movie. I got a screener. I got a Hollywood screener, Kate, for the movie The Sound of Freedom. And I don't want to spoil anything. I'm wondering if I can even talk about it since it's not out yet.
Why can't you?
Well, because I'm pretty sure there's like an embargo on that shit. Like you're not supposed to. I can tell you it was an interesting movie. And I think actually I can tell you this fact. It was long.
It was long. Okay.
Those are the two things I can tell you. I would love to give a review. I did enjoy it, but I can't say anything about it. But it's just the rules in the world are just so fucking creepy. Like the fact that you can go you could live somewhere and it's just like, yeah, marry this 9-year-old Warren Jeff style.
Yeah. So on this article, age of consent in New York is 17.
Oh, okay.
So that's how.
Jared Dog's in the clear. We were coming down to bust you. I mean, but we can still say that's fucking weird because he's 19 years her senior, correct? 38, 17? Did I do the
21?
He's 21 years older? Yeah, I shouldn't do maths.
Yeah.
Space is fake, guys. I couldn't figure out a 21. I have a severe learning disability, guys. Also, not something to joke around about. 910-557-2871. Speaking of, I should probably get this out on the free episode. We were talking. Remember the other day? We were being critical. You were being very critical of Khloe Kardashian on the podcast. Kate, do you remember that?
I don't remember.
When you said all this
critical of her.
When you said all this mean-spirited things about her.
Pretty sure that was you.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
Well, listener Sierra, shout out Sierra. She's premium and a free subscriber. She weighed in. She sent me a message and she said, let me just find it. She said, behind on all the shows and podcasts, listening to a terrible person, and Khloe Kardashian looks different because she's half black and I don't care what her mom says. And then Sierra, I responded, ha ha ha, is Khloe OJ's daughter? And she said, I think so. She looks like his daughter. I totally called it before that rumor even came out. There was a picture of all of them as kids on a People magazine once, and I was like, she looks like she's half black. And as someone who is also half black, I have some experience, LOL. So...
yeah.
Do you see it?
There was like I remember at some point during their old show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, there was like a thing where like Khloe's dad was like in question, like whether or not her
Bob.
dad is really Robert. So, but I don't really know whatever came out.
Here's the question.
I think she was just like, I don't really care. He was my dad. It was like one of those. Like where she never found out for sure, and she was just like, he's my dad in my eyes. I don't care.
So let me pitch a question to you, Caitlin. You've seen Robert Kardashian, right?
Yes.
You've seen Kris Jenner.
Yes.
How the fuck did they produce those children? Beautiful children. How did that happen?
I saw this meme the other day.
Because he's Armenian, right? Is that what they are? Okay.
I saw this meme the other day, and it was a picture of Kylie.
Yeah.
And it was like, just remember, you're beautiful. You're just broke.
Kylie Jenner. Why?
Because she...
What? You're getting out your phone.
She is vastly different looking than like how she was like born.
What do you mean? Okay, explain that.
Like, I think that anybody can be really attractive if you have a fuck ton of money.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying she was ugly when she was born?
Yeah.
Was she?
I would say a lot of these like Nepo babies that everyone is calling them.
What's a Nepo baby? I've never heard that term before.
Yes, you have.
Well, no, I don't know what it is. Explain it to me.
It's just like somebody who's famous because somebody in their family. Usually their parents.
So nepotism.
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much every celebrity who's a celebrity now is a Nepo baby in some way, shape, or form. Because, they had somebody who was in the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you have like the pseudo Nepo babies like Scott Disick, who is just famous from being famous from somebody's... Yeah. Like he married somebody famous. But he wasn't famous,
because,
right?
technically the Kardashians,
They weren't.
could all be Nepo babies, really. Because, like, who was the first original famous person in their family? Robert Kardashian, because he was O.J. Simpson's lawyer.
But, okay.
But anyway.
Who was Kris Jenner?
Saying,
I mean, so Kris Jenner was just kind of nobody.
She was just like a mom, a wife.
And then she just married Robert Kardashian. And then did she get... So she had all the kids, and then Robert got famous from the OJ thing, kind of famous. And then he died, and then she married Bruce Jenner. And then they had a couple kids. So they just... And then Kim's the one who got...
And then, Kylie and Kendall, like, their dad was Bruce Jenner.
Okay. But Kim was the first one to get famous in the family, right? Okay. Yeah. So with all that information, Khloe Kardashian is in fact black, is what we've deduced, right?
And I'm just saying that, I think that they are all very pretty people, but I also think that if they didn't have the money that they did, I think that they would all look very different than how we see them today.
My God. Could you imagine Kim with no money? Kim with no money.
I mean, we saw Kim with no money back when she used to be like best friends with Paris Hilton.
No, but Kim with no money in her 40s would be very different than.
Well, yeah.
I mean, she would be fucking.
I mean, remember how she had like. I'm not gonna say it.
You know how there's like Bizarro, there's Superman, and then there's like evil Superman.
No.
And he just is the exact opposite. Like his suit is black. Or whatever.
Oh, like the
there's evil versions of superheroes are just like the exact opposite.
Like Metal Mario.
Yeah, it's like Kim Kardashian would be if she had no money, she'd be like evil Mama June. She'd be like dark-haired Mama June.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think so.
She would not be fucking huge. No.
I don't know, Kate. It seems like a good time to switch. This is basically a premium episode. We basically just did. It's going to get a little saltier, I'm sure. But www.terribleperson.co. I'm keeping it closer to 30 on both of these this week because I'm fucking tired, babe. And you're just peeling off stickers, not paying attention.
I'm paying attention. I'm
so focused. www.terribleperson.co. Go there, sign up for the premium episodes. If you're listening to this, I'll remember there's a new My Funeral Home Stories out today. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of work. I'm in the middle of it, and I hate my life right now. So, but we're going to have Thai food. We've already decided before we started the premium.
I decided.
Yeah, we decided.
I decided because I am usually the decider.
Okay, so we're going to switch over now. Everybody have a great week. Thank you for listening. We will see you soon.